to convert for somebody to get them and say, yeah, I like you. I want to work
Yeah.
with you. That's really what the skill you need. And it's not, so I have a course and it's not that big a deal to, it's not, you don't have to be, you know, you don't have to be a millionaire to do this.
Welcome to Unstoppable Podcast with Harry Sardinas, inspiring conversations with influential millionaires, investors, thought leaders, entrepreneurs who are making a massive difference with their innovative products and services, and sharing the challenges and wisdom of how they sold their first million.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing that I'm glad that you touched in this point, John, because you want to when you see that photo, you have to be able to give you an emotion, right? That
Right.
photo have to awaken an emotion in somebody that is looking at that
Exactly.
photo,
Exactly.
and this is what we call it with the challenges. And again, we 100% agree with what you say, that when we go with our authors, right? We already, before we take them to the photo shoot, yeah, because they
Yep.
write in the book with us, we already know everything about them. We
Yep.
know the personality, we know the values, we know, and even could be two therapists, yeah, and and they can have a slightly different
Right.
type of photo because of the values of the personality of
Yeah.
what they represent,
Absolutely.
and sometimes, well, sometimes no, most of the time, regardless that our authors they we tend to bring their own clothes, we also bring clothes, yeah,
Yep.
and things, and after they try with their things, we said, okay, try this or try that one, and sometimes Lily, my girlfriend, take my ties, my jackets to the photo sessions. I said, why are you going with this? I said, look, I'm doing a photo shoot for an author. He's getting his own clothes, but I know that
Right.
this type of thing
He's
is
gonna need help.
where we actually enhance what he's looking for. And most of the time, our authors end up wearing the the clothes and the things that we take to a photo shoot, because exactly what you described, we know them by when they tell us what kind of book they want to write, why they want to write this book, what they want to read. They share with us so much about the value, the personality, and what they actually want to achieve, that now we know that how to work with that photographer, how this person should portray itself in order to have an alignment, the course
Yeah.
values, yeah, with actually the book that they're writing. Because guess what?
Yeah.
This you're not their personality. If you change that personality in the photo, guess what happened? Which is actually we've seen a lot. Um, because it doesn't align, then when the person is out there,
Right.
is behaving completely different how the photo
Yeah.
looks. And now the people
Yeah.
again are confused. And if you confuse, like I said in business, if you confuse them, you lose them.
Yeah.
So it has to be standard. But John, this is tell us a little bit more about your beginnings. Yeah, when you start to taking the photos for the dating, the women that they were over 50, and they want to date again, and now you start to take the photos of these women, and you find out that you were doing something different. That actually the photo was empowered them. The photo is
Yeah.
enhancing confidence in those
Yeah.
women. The photo was giving them
Absolutely.
courage and and making them believe in themselves. Um,
Exactly.
how this happened? It happened by accident? Do you have a sense? Do you really want to help this woman? What made you to go to the extra mile and start to find this second and third dimension behind photography that I find it fascinating, and uh, we love it. And sometimes people tell us how we do this, how you create this photo for our clients, and we tell them, look, honestly, we have done it so many times that we just know when it's good. We just know it's just experience. So what, John, when you find out that it was magic behind these photos that you take?
Pretty much immediately, it was kind of like I was, and here's like the story that, I went to school for teaching and I did a lot of other careers relating to like emotional, health with kids. And then I decided to go into photography just for myself because I just loved it. And it was almost like I won the lottery. Like one night I was just noticing that, oh my God, you know, these women were being changed in front of me. And I think it was a combination of just, I don't even know, like the way that I was working with them, I was seeing them in a way they were not seeing themselves. And somehow they were able to really trust me that I wasn't hitting on them. I wasn't just doing it for the photo. I was saying things about them that I was seeing something in a way that they were not seeing themselves, and they were able to really take it in and then click. So I'm taking it, seeing them in this elevated state that they didn't even know that they were that, and then capturing these beautiful pictures of them as of course I would do. But it wasn't just they were beautiful, because these women were so insecure that they would easily say, oh, you did a great job,
Mm-hmm.
great light, great makeup, you're a great photographer. But somehow it was different. They were able to look at the photo and go and not do that, but go, oh my God, I didn't know I was that. Like to really take it in. And that was because of this other thing that I now know is essential for to really make the photos work the way they should, is to add an element of candidness to even headshots, because when there's an element of truth in the photo, it just completely transforms the photo from being just a picture to being
Mm-hmm.
a slice of truth that's actually undeniable. So it's not just believable. Actually, it's my goal is the photo should be undeniable. So to break through
Wow.
somebody's own resistance to have to believe in it. So, oh my God, I didn't know how amazing I was. And so for your entrepreneurs, for your people that are watching, it's like if you can find a photographer that could do that, you can almost like I recommend to my dating clients to have that photo next to you while you're starting to chat with somebody, because you'll be seeing yourself as the
Uh-huh.
catch
Yes.
and
Yes.
interacting like, no, I'm not a
And the
loser.
photo
I'm
can
not
empower you. The photo can actually empower
absolutely.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah, have
absolutely.
the photo, this photo in the social media profile, in your wallet, everywhere. So every time that you look at the photo empower you. I get you 100% what you're talking about. But here's the thing, John. The problem that we have, I think that you're very kind that you have made those photos accessible to the masses. Yeah, I have a cousin that is a celebrity. Yeah, and he's an artist. He paints, and he used to live in New York. And he used to tell me, Harry, if in New York you're not photographed for this or this photographer, you are a nobody. So, meaning that there are certain photographers out there can capture everything that we're talking about here, but they are very expensive, right? It's not that is affordable for the masses. I think this is what my understanding what my cousin shared with me, right? He was telling me that in the high level of New York society, there are certain photographers that they have so much high profile, and if the photographer took a picture of you, you're part of the gang of the luxury and the wealthy. But if this photographer hasn't taken a picture, like he was telling me, you are a nobody. So how do you see this, John? How can we bring this a photo to the masses? Because this is what we're talking about. And photographers with this extra skill, in my opinion, they are out there. Uh, they're just they charge a lot of money. They only work for the rich people, for the wealthy.
I don't
Um,
think so. I don't think so. So my sense of to me that's I'm not no offense or
no,
nothing,
no, no,
but
no,
to
no,
me
no. This
I'm
this
gonna
is
say something. So
go for it. You're
that
in the space.
level,
I'm just commenting you
no, I'm just
what
gonna
I
say something.
heard.
No, I'm gonna say something. So that's kind of nonsense about. Don't mean that what you're saying is nonsense. The different levels of photographer, and I'll tell you what I mean by that. Like the most epic, gorgeous photo might not do the job it's meant to do. And to know how to accomplish the job it's meant to do is not rocket science, but it's something different. It's having just that skill and awareness to be able to capture that side of somebody in a certain way. And I happen to have a class. That's kind of why I'm doing this. I have class to teach other photographers
Ah, wow, very
shift,
good.
how to shift what they do just a little bit. They can
Very
be an
good, John.
expert at it soon so that they can truly serve their clients better, that the photo doesn't
100%.
just look pretty, but it actually works the way it's supposed to work to convert a potential client into a yes. And that's really the whole purpose of it. Not that it has the most beautiful. That's not going to get your client the job they want. To make it effective, to convert, for somebody to get them and say, yeah, I like you. I want to work with you. That's really what the skill you need. And it's not, so I have a course and it's not that big a deal it's not, you don't have to be, you don't have to be a millionaire to do this.
Follow us for more interviews with world's most influential, audacious entrepreneurs that overcame challenges and adversity, providing you with the blueprint of how they sold their first million so you can grow your business exponentially.